See, that was me as a kid. I don't think the camera would have picked it up, but a kid stopped on the path and went, oh my God. See, that's the love for these cars, you know, the whole Subaru thing. That was me as a kid. What is a Ferrari? We're on the Isle of Wight, there's Ferrari, California. Okay. But I know what I'd rather have. Mad car, I love it. What's up guys? So today you join me from the driver's seat of a 2007 Subaru Impreza RB320. Now this car's quite special. It came out in 2007 and it was in honour of Richard Burns, who unfortunately passed away in 2005 to cancer. The car itself is called the RB320. Now the RB obviously meaning Richard Burns, and the 320 meaning 320 brake horsepower, and 320 were made. This is number 88 of the 320, and there's a couple of differences between this RB320 and the standard Impreza. You get these fantastic seats, which I'm a huge fan of, very supporting, very comfortable as well for a Subaru Impreza. Let's be honest, they're still bucket seats, but they're very, very comfortable. They're leather with a suede insert in the centre. You get these fantastic RB320 logos all over the car. You've got them on the seats, you've got them on the steering wheel, you've got them on the plaque down here, on the gear knob, and outside you've got the emblems on the front, back, and on the sides of the car. Now it still runs the same 2.5 litre turbocharged engine, but it now produces a lot more brake horsepower, 320. It's been messed around with by ProDrive, the best people to give a Subaru Impreza to, let's be honest. Now this generation of Subaru, the Hawkeye, is one of my favourites, and to me, I think this is the best of the Hawkeyes and of this generation Subaru Impreza. Where these are so limited edition, you don't see many of them, so I don't think too many people know what they are. And when they came out, they were obviously more expensive than the standard one. I did a little bit of research into this car, and when they were announced, already 200 have been sold. So, you know, to actually get one of these brand new was a pretty hard job. Now outside of the car, you get a different grille at the front, you get a splitter on the bottom of the front bumper, you get these fantastic anthracite 18-inch multi-spoke wheels. The car is also lower from standard. It's 30mm at the front, 10mm at the back with Bilstein shocks. So as a package from standard, I think this one is the best one that they came out with for this period in time. You can definitely tell it's a little bit different just from pottering around driving it. It's got a great feel to the car. The gearbox feels so exact when you drop it into the gears. It's very precise and it sort of clicks into gear. It's just a great experience just from the gearbox point of view. Doug, the owner of the car, has done a couple of modifications. He's put a Cosworth air filter in. He's put a Nurapsec Blitz full exhaust system with a sports cap and a HKS dump valve. So when you get on it, oh, now the beep that you all just heard then was the car telling you to change gear at its optimum time. That surge of boost is insane! Oh, what an experience! Honestly, the four-wheel drive is insane in this car. We're a little bit greasy, a little bit wet today on this shoot, but this car doesn't even care. It really does not care. You picture in the four-wheel drive and you come out and hold on to the steering wheel. You know, for something with 320 brake, my God, does it go. The spool of turbo is ridiculous, and when it does come on power, you're thrown in the back of the seat, and as a package, honestly, it is so bloody good. So 3,000 revs. Oh my God, it just throws you. It really does. There's a little sort of build from the boost. The back squats a little bit. Oh, I am loving the sensation of the car telling you when it's best to change gear. I really, really like that. At the end of the day, you don't even have to look down, you just, you know, shift when it tells you. I really, really like that. And the noises, let's be honest, guys. What a fantastic sounding car. So, a little first, second, and third gear pull. Oh, wow! This thing absolutely flies! Oh my god! No loss of traction, no real, you know, let up from the turbo once it's on. My god, you really are going down the road, let's be honest. So guys, I'm trying to dodge the rain a little bit today, but let's have a quick look round this Subaru Impreza RB320. Now, firstly, these all came out the factory with the black, with the 18-inch multi-spoke wheels in anthracite grey. So coming up front, obviously a Hawkeye standard I'm in love with, but I'm going to go through a couple of little bits that this has in comparison to the standard one. Firstly of which is at the front. You have this meshed grille, which obviously as standard is a little bit different. So that's an extra that you get on these RBs. You also get this bottom splitter going along the bottom there. Really brings out the chin of the car. I really do prefer that. It looks very, very good. So that's another thing you notice between these and the standard ones. Obviously coming around the car, you've got these orange RB logos going all round. So you've got two at the front there, one on each fog light cover. Coming round, you've got the 18-inch anthracite multi-spoke wheels, Pirelli P0 tyres on this, the RB in the centre, and as standard they come with all-round Brembo brakes, 4 pots at the front, in gold as well as standard, which gives a good contrast between the sort of black and grey of the car. You get the gold calipers in there. Coming round, you've got the RB320 logo on the door there, and on the mud flaps just there. Coming round, he represents FYD there. Big thanks to Doug for representing. And coming round, this back end, huge fan of it. The double spoiler, the big spoiler obviously, that's a Subaru signature thing. Madly in love with that, I think it looks awesome. You've got the RB logo down here and another one on the back there. Coming round, you've got the Nurapsec full exhaust system with Sports Cat just down there. Good little breather mods on this car, only an exhaust and the Cosworth air filter. That's about as far as I would go with this, because I'd want to keep the car a little bit original, because I think as a limited edition, it's one of those cars. Breather mods, I think, yeah, definitely, but that's probably as far as I would keep it. So, coming inside the car, you've obviously got these fantastic pillarless doors that Subaru put on all their Imprezas. Inside you're met with a fantastic looking interior. Obviously, you know, in contemporary with the standard Subaru Impreza interior, don't get me wrong, but you've got the RB logos going throughout the car. You've got one on the steering wheel, one on the gear knob, and you've got your 88 out of 320 logo down there. You've got your diff modes down there, you've got your water cool spray for the intercooler on the front, and you've got these fantastic seats. Very, very impressed with them. Doug keeps the cover on this one, obviously getting in and out of the car. He doesn't really want to damage the seat, which I totally understand in this car. But yeah, you've got the leather with the centre in Alcantara with the RB320 logo at the top. And coming under the bonnet, you've got the HKS dump valve just there, and you have a Cosworth panel filter. But the original 2.5 litre turbocharged engine hasn't really been modified too much. Obviously as standard, these are pulling a fantastic brake horsepower figure, tuned as standard from the factory. There's not a lot more I would want to do to these, because I think they're just fantastic the way they are. And at the front, you've obviously got the Subaru Scoop, just with the top mounted intercooler just behind it, just down there. Now I thought I'd bring you to the boot, because Doug really loves his car. So much so he keeps his cleaning gear in the boot in different bags and buckets, because he loves this car. He cleans it, you know, constantly, and I would too. A limited edition one of these, 39,000 miles on it. But coming into the boot, I will like to show you this bit of documentation. Now this is the limited edition Subaru 320 booklet that you would have got with this car, going through, you know, Richard Burns World Championship in 2001, coming round all the little bits and bobs that you get with the car. One thing I did notice is when this car was new, the on-road price of $29,995, it showed you the fact that it came with £6,000 worth of optional extras for just $3.5 grand. So, you know, I've had a good look at some other reviews of this car when it came out, saying it was a little bit expensive, a little bit dated, but second-hand buyer's point of view, this will only appreciate. I think it's done the depreciating it needs to do. So as a buyer, you know, from the showroom floor, don't get me wrong, it's going to depreciate. But I think now, if you go onto the internet, have a little look around, low mileage ones are still going for a premium, and you know, stuff like this, only 320 made, they're only going to go up in price at one point. I don't think they're going to depreciate enough, you know, so you'll see them everywhere. So to me, I think this is a future investment for someone. I think, you know, I was talking to Doug about it. With, you know, 320 that came out, obviously you're going to get some written off, you're going to get some, you know, that have been crashed and stuff. I think, you know, collectors of these cars have already sawn them and put them to one side, low mileage, because I think they will appreciate in price one day. So to me, I think this is a future classic, and I only can see these going up in price. Oh dear. So let's take this fantastic turbocharged four-door, four-wheel drive car down one of my favourite roads. Oh, the power! Oh, you point it and it just shoots. Very, very well poised. It brakes fantastic. You come out of a turn. Oh, wow. Really, really is something else, this car. It's so chuckable, you know, for a four-door family car. It's poised. When you drop it into gear, it feels it feels like a race car. That feel of the gear stick going into gear, when you drop it down into third, we go 3,000 revs. Fantastic bit of road in front of us. Oh, unbelievable. Really, really is. And the car telling you to change gear is one of my favourite things ever. It means you can enjoy the road, enjoy the boost, enjoy the four-wheel drive feel, and enjoy that fantastic soundtrack coming out of this car. After driving a couple of Subaru Imprezas now, I do notice when you come on boost out of a corner, it will try and straighten you out. You don't obviously get torque steer and you don't get a lively back end. It really, really wants you to go around the corner and get full pelt down the road. Really is something else, this car. I'm very, very impressed. Honestly, I glance down and I can see the speedo just going like that. It's so bloody good. So what are my overall thoughts on this car? Well, I think it's a fantastic setup. And you know, if you wanted to modify this car, I think all you have to do is the breather mods like Doug's done. The performance is where it's at, the drive is unbelievable, the gearbox is fantastic, the turn-in, it's got so much feel, and the four-wheel drive is just out of this world. And I think it's a future classic. It's going to start appreciating in value at some point, and I think that point might be soon. So I think if you're going to get one of these, find a good one and get it now. So guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you all on the next one. Cheers guys.